because we had a number of champions here. So as I call your name or your team, we'd like you to come down to the middle of the court. We'll stand in a line, and I want you to be recognized. We're going to give you a round of applause at the end here. So, from Student Congress, we have Oscar Walty. Over Tua. Laura Costas. And Eli Diver. Come on down. From our swim team, our EDC champion swim team, from the girls, we have Brooklyn Kenny, who was our EDC and State Senior Athlete of the Year. Laura McDonough. Maya Lund. And Edie Siebel. Next up from boys tennis, we have Roman Durrani. Mason Christensen. And Roman and Mason were our EDC and state tennis doubles champions. Congratulations, Cameron. And last up, we'd like all members of our EDC and state champion volleyball teams to come on down. Three-pointer contest with our senior boys and girls basketball players. So senior boys and girls, come on down. And now cheerleaders, I need a little help from you. I need you to go out and choose 2 participants from each grade level, 1 boy and 1 girl, who are going to come out and have a little shoot out. Seniors from our basketball teams taking on the whole school basically. It's all our seniors right here taking on you guys. So students, we want you to cheer on your grade levels, your friends here, as well as our seniors. You have 1 minute. It's just most reads wins the game. You have 1 minute. So rebound your own ball, get in a line, rebound your own shot, pass it off to the next person. What's that? Hey, in a line, straight line. Here we go. 1 minute on the clock. Be loud, boys and girls. Here we go. Ready, set, go! show in our local area here. Our girls basketball team is 3-3 overall with a huge comeback win over Mandan where they came back with their biggest point deficit ever to win by the last second three-pointer. If you haven't seen that on Mustang Media, go check it out. Our boys hockey team with a 3-5 record, a huge win over Central. Great game there. Our girls hockey ranked number 1 in the state with a 7-2-2 record. Our boys wrestling team is in the EDC lead right now with a 7-4 overall record. Our girls wrestling has a 1-3 record. Go check them out this coming week at the Rum on the Red at the Fargo Dome on Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday, Friday. Our dance team, they will be hosting the Cheyenne Invite here on January 9th, so come check them out and support them. Our winter musical, The Battle of the Boat, coming up here shortly, 2 weeks? 2 months, I'm sorry, 2 months. Sorry, 2 months. Go check that out, it's going to be a great show, a lot of great things happening there. Our boys swim team, they just started recently, they're doing phenomenal. Our debate team, they just hosted the Cheyenne Invite, where there was lots of wins, lots of first place, overall records, so great things. Our EDC state band results, Dr. Mr. Landon. We want to give a special shout out to a few people who scored in the outstanding performances, meaning they were the best in the room out of 25, 30 kids. So shout out to Spencer Bates. Enoch, Luke 10. Logan Cook. And Lamar. We want to give an honorable mention to the other students also. Basically, it's like being a state champ, runner up there. Auden Domingo. Jordan Matson. George Andrews. Adam Radova. Emma Briggs, and Brady Seville. All right, we are actually a little bit early going on my timeline, so what we're going to do now is our seniors that are participating in the basketball game, we're going to have you come out on the court. Come on out if you have any jerseys on.
Good morning and welcome back to another production by Cheyenne Mustang Media. I'm Mr. Letufsky, joined today by Mr. Knodel. And Mr. Knodel, there's a lot of great games that take place in this gym, but this might be the most anticipated one of the winter.
Yeah, it is must-see for all the wrong reasons today in this gym. It is going to be excitement in a lot of ways, but I think when you look at the staff, I think they're going to say to themselves, hey, if nobody gets injured and nobody gets humiliated on YouTube, good day.
I think it was hard to find teachers that wanted to play. It's hard to get out in front of all your students and go out there and play. Imagine if they had known that this was going to be broadcast live.
On the other hand, this could be a little bit of a trap game for these young kids.
It certainly could be. And talking to some of them, I asked a couple of students in my block one, what's the strategy? I'm not going to name names, but he said, my goal is to embarrass this staff member. Well, you got to put up or shut up now.
Yeah, you got any matchups that you're looking for today, Mr. Letufsky?
Well, in talking to the teacher side of things, they talked a lot about art teacher Miss Murphy. She was an all-state player as a prep at Hillsborough High School. They talked a lot about Mrs. Helvick, 1,000-point scorer at Valley City State University. Now, I'm not much of a basketball mind. I'm not great, with the hardwood and the bouncy ball here, but I don't think the staff wants it to be an up-and-down run-and-gun game. I don't think that that's going to fare well on their side. So they might want to turn it into maybe a half-court game. Am I speaking that correctly there?
I think they would love to be a third of a court if they could cut it up a little bit more even. The matchup I'm looking for is the guy that just whiffed the dunk there, Kobe Walter. I've noticed Kobe Walter and AD James Moe have been doing a lot of trash talking over the course of the last week here, so I know that matchup is going to be one I'm going to be watching. Obviously I'm going to give the edge in basketball skill to Kobe Walter, but hey, James Moe, he's a tall man. He's got some basketball experience as well, and And the way I look at it, James Moe coached 5 teams to state titles as a head coach. He eats pressure for breakfast.
That's a winning. That's a winning pedigree. You look down, you got Mr. Bodell there, one of our assistant principals. You know, coached 3 straight baseball championships in a row. We see some of the football coaches, Mr. Rott, Mr. Karch, Mr. Oss. You know, don't forget Landman right there, chucking up a 3. Oh, may have gone in if Rott wasn't hanging on the rim, but hey, he came out and he drilled one on Maximus. So you're talking about a guy that knows how to put the ball in the hoop in front of a packed gym. That's a guy that can do it right there.
You know, for the young guys on this side, I'm also looking at Race Wilson and Grant Knodel over there chatting it up. Those guys have some basketball experience as well, play football, and they're certainly athletes who on the adult side, the teacher side, is going to keep up with the speed and athleticism over there.
Oh, Mr. Rott for sure. Mr. Rott, if you're not finding him at school, just go to the gym. He's there. He's in shape. Mr. Landman probably doing a lot of the National Guard. You got to stay in shape. So your PT. Look at him. Looks like a young Michael Jordan out there.
Well, look at him. He just grabbed the rim. You saw Rott just go up and grab the rim. I told him, I said, man, you look like a guy that sleeps on a bed of knives. You are totally cut up, son. So this is going to be a good one. Coming up here, we got 2 10-minute halves, I believe. One of the things that you probably want to watch for are the people in the stripes. We have both Mr. Salisbury and his dad officiating.
Which one is which?
It's hard to tell. I think Mr. Salisbury's the tall one. So we'll have to watch to see how those 2 gentlemen call this game. I have a feeling it might not be even-handed.
Well, kind of wondering how they're going to keep up with the pace of play too. I mean, I'm sure these students, they're going to want to run up and down the floor. So we're talking about the staff keeping up on the playing side. You got 2 refs out there, and we want to make sure that they're in every play and that they're on the the end of the court that they're supposed to be.
I believe that is you got the second part right. They are going to be on the end of the court. They've already told me they will not be moving with the players.
Okay, all right.
So their strategy is a fine one. They are not going to end up with an Achilles tear. So I think this is great. This is great.
And this is the first time that we've done this at Cheyenne, so I know it's exciting, for some of the students to get out and play. Don't know if it's as exciting on the staff side of things. So on our staff roster, we'll just run through it quick. We got Mr. Benson from the Phi Ed department, Mr. Theolgis, Mr. Lamnan from the music department, our activities coordinator, Mr. Moe, Mr. Karch, Mr. Bodell is representing the administrative side of things, Mr. Oss from our social studies department, our school resource officer, Osland, is out there, Mrs. Murphy, and Mrs. Frank from the math department I see, and I don't know, am I missing anybody out there?
I was trying to see if I knew all the students on the student side here. I see Wyatt Samarja out there, and let's see here. I got Duck, Kobe Thompson just airballed a 3. I did say, I expected him fully to be pulling a lot of shots. He was warming up for about an hour beforehand in PE. So I expect him to be a big part of this game as well.
I did notice that right after the national anthem, it seemed like some of the staff, they snuck around the side corner there, went over the auxiliary gym, tried to get some shots up. I hope they're in shape, because you can't, you don't want to be taking shots for 20 minutes before the game, and then all of a sudden you get into the game and you don't have your legs underneath you.
Well, let's hope that somebody grabbed the defibrillator from the wall outside the gym, and let's hope that the staff can find a way to keep all limbs intact.
Does the staff have a coach? I didn't notice that. I see on the student side you have Caleb Deere and Noah Olson down on the bench, but I did not notice if the staff had a coach, so that could be a crucial element to this game.
Yeah, every teacher thinks they own the room. That's why they went into it. Maybe there's too many cooks in the kitchen on that side.
Oh, we see Mr. Brandt walking over there. I don't know if he's going to coach the staff or not, but.
All right, you see the students get up. They're getting a little rowdy here. It's going to be an exciting one here. Oh, yeah, we got students pounding, making cheers.
If you were a student, who are you cheering for? Your peers or your teachers?
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt in the mind of anybody in this room. There's 1,500 people here cheering for the young guys. This is not a teacher crowd. I can sense it. Every assignment that you didn't like, every teacher that annoyed you with a long lecture, it is all.
That doesn't happen. That does not happen.
Not in social studies, certainly.
No.
But the rest of us maybe get a little long-winded from time to time.
No one asked me, but I do have experience playing in a staff or student basketball game. I was not a basketball player, but my senior year I played in it. Guarding our superintendent, Mr. Jack Mouse, drilled like 4 threes right in my face. I gave him a little bit too much respect on his shot, and he made me pay for it.
Well, it's amazing that a place like Grafton, they got the hockey players playing basketball too. Grafton's
not enough kids, man. Not enough kids. There's not 1,500 of them to pick from here. And I look down at the student team. Half of them have played basketball before. How is this fair?
Yeah. All right, we're going to send it down to the PA announcer, get some announcements of who's playing in this game.
Piper Anderson. Wyatt Samarja. Sawyer Carr. Riley Rahr. Grant Henney. Adam Millard. Kaylin Asheim. Anna Johnson. Meyer Daniel Jr. Looks like he's not here. Kobe Thompson. And Kobe Walter. Oh, and Reese Wilson. Coaches for the seniors are Noah Olson, Caleb Deere, and Brenna Dick. All right, let's meet the members of the staff team. Mr. Thilchis. Mr. Oss. Mr. Rott. Mr. Broch. Miss Helmick. Mr. Bodell. Miss Al Salim. Miss Murphy. Our SRO Officer Oslin. Mr. Landman. Mr. Mickelson. Our activities director, Mr. Moe. Miss Frank. Mr. Benson. And Mr. Karch. Staff are coached by Turamoni, Barry Pendu, and John Ankow. Officials for today are Principal Salisbury and his father, Mr. David Salisbury.
All right, our player introductions are now complete. The ball's going to be tipped, Mr. Knodel. This is going to be must-see, not television, but basketball played here at Cheyenne High School this morning.
If you are not skipping work right now to watch this game, I don't even know
what are you doing.
What are you doing? All right, so we got a jump ball. Riley Rahr here going up against James Moe. And that ball is up. Oh, and ripped away by Rott. We got Bodell in the corner. He's pulling the three.
Ooh,
and that's a lot of glass. And there's a 1,000-point score. Janae Helvick.
Cleaning the Windex by Miss Helvick. Get a steal by Rott.
Oh. The place could have got unglued here. Race Wilson to the rim. He kicks it out. That's Piper Anderson. She's going to pull, maybe take a few extra steps, but apparently the whistle wasn't working. Kobe Walters on the swing pass.
Moe was all over Walter.
I think a little dipsy-do. Nothing going. Rebound to Moe. Teacher's looking pretty good. Oh, and we get a fine down low.
You better call the cops, because the teachers are stealing this game right now.
Oh, yeah. And a deep three by Kobe Walter. That doesn't drop. And this game could get out of hand early. See what the student coaches are doing. We got Helvig down low again. Ball gets loose. Here comes Riley Rahr behind the back. He's going to look for something. Into the corner, Race Wilson for three. No. Fight for the rebound. Mo down with it. Hey, early take on this, Lutzovsky.
This pace is incredible right now. Is Rott. Oh! Tries the up and under. Unfortunately, hits the bottom of the backboard.
I think he was so excited that he found his way around to the other side. Oh, and Riley Rahr finding a deep one in there.
Yeah, he shot that baby from West Fargo High School. Look how that was from the volleyball line.
We'll get back to live action here. Missed by Helvig. Piper Anderson up to the right side. Mo's got clamps. Doubles Riley in the corner. He's finding his way out. No whistles so far by either official. Kind of surprising. That three just a bit out.
You got to get your legs into it there, Piper.
It looks like the staff is looking for a wholesale substitution, but John Ango says, no, let's keep moving.
Well, I do know the strategy was kind of doing the line shifts like you see on the ice, so we'll see if that comes to fruition here as that pass inside, stolen nicely by Anna Johnson.
All right, so all that excitement, it is 4-3 Riley Rahr. Hey, little heat check.
Oh, he's hearing it from the crowd too.
You know, you make the first one, you gain the confidence, you miss the second one like that, and it's all gone. Wholesale substitution, Karch taking it out here. I think we got the young Mickelson in the game. Field just with the screen there. Oh, and he takes him out. Field just is not messing around, and here's another 1,000-point score. Stolen away, but oh, no whistle. Now it comes down to Kobe Thompson. Up top, he'll pull trigger. Guarantee this is going up. No, little fancy pass. Off the back iron.
Brick by
Rebound.
Johnson.
I did ask, though, Thiel just with the ball. I asked him last night, the teachers were here practicing at 7 o'clock last night. I asked Thiel just if he'd shave his head and dye his beard black so he could look like James Harden, but he wasn't taking it. And a block. And a block. Let's see if we can get a replay on that. Let's see if we can get a replay on that one. Oh, no, got a little too late. Little too late. Ball's in, three's up, and it's good.
7-3 lead here, Aaron's.
So there's that three. You see it drop down. We're going back to live action here. Ball down low, stolen away. Oh, and Brandy Frank, who, you know, I'm not sure what she's going to contribute to this game offensively, but the energy will be there. I guarantee you that.
She's the only one wearing the headband. I love it.
Ball at the top of the key. Field just was ready to pull it, but pass was a little hot. Teacher's going to move it back around. Ball poked out, and I think they're going to say on the ground. Yeah. There is a foul call. First whistle of the first half. 6 minutes to go here. Staff up 7-3. My prediction was going to be 18-24. I'm going to reframe that here. What's the final score going to be in this game? We're going to get to double digits?
Maybe. I'm not quite sure.
Leading scorer
I'm
in
a
this
little
game
worried.
might end up being one bucket. And that is swatted out of bounds, and a little bit of talk by Riley Rahr. Miss Frank laughs it off. She throws that one in, stolen away. And they're going to say a foul on Josh Karch. Karch played middle linebacker, you could tell on that play.
I don't know what Salisbury's looking at there. I thought it was a nice, clean play. But look down, we have some of West Fargo's finest have joined us here, so we got a good contingent of officers coming to see one of their own, Officer Oslin.
And the three is up, and again an air ball. That is Sawyer Carr, I believe, that pulled the trigger on that guy. Saw him play a church ball game last year in a full rabbit suit. And that's Thiel just from the top of the key.
Oh, baby! He shot that from another area code, Mr. Thielgess.
There's the bearded wonder there. He shoots like James Harden, I'll tell you that. Riley Rahr, and he misses. Rebound goes to the staff. 10-3 now.
So we did hit our double digits.
We did. Off the hands of Brandy Frank. And we got substitutions. Hey, you said headbands. I see a few more. I see a few more coming in right now.
We got Mr. Benson. Don't know how much he knows about basketball, but he spends a lot of time in the gym in the PE department, so hopefully he's been shooting up a shot once or twice, and he's going to be all over our corner.
Landman. Whoa! Good steal, but the old air bank, and he comes back and almost steals it again. Sawyer Carr all the way to the hoop, and he finishes.
Yeah, that's just terrible defense. That's a donut defense. Nothing in the middle there. That's bad.
Down to Landman in the corner. He's looking. Nothing home right now. Skips it across. I think that's going to go out of bounds on the staff.
You know, you get into situations like this, and sometimes like you don't want to pull a muscle, so you're not going to try too hard, or you don't want to look foolish in front of the students. No one told that to Landman. Okay, Landman came to play.
So now the students down low with it. I think that ball. Oh, they're going to call that off the staff. I think there's going to be some confrontation here, maybe with Benson. He looks a little angry about it, but he'll let it go. You know, Benson, as a hockey coach, he was probably ready to throw gloves off. As we see,
3 by Johnson.
So now it's Benson with the basketball, and over to Brosh. He is the anatomy teacher. All the way down to Race Wilson for an easy layup.
I think Moni, Penu, and Engel might have to consider a potential timeout here.
Well, we got 10-10 now. The staff losing their lead. PE teacher down to the history teacher for 3.
Oh, baby! Put it on the board, Mr. Ross.
Oh, I know he's loving that. Talked to him yesterday. He was hoping that he'd come away and show what Valley City is all about.
Yeah, he looks intense too. I mean, there's no smile. You don't see those teeth.
It's hard to tell, you know, hidden by the mustache, but yeah.
He's calling for a line change.
He hit his one shot and he's ready to retire. Go out on top, Jordan style.
I was told once by an instructional coach, you know, cut the conversation off when the class is really loud, right? Hit it at its highest wave. Well, Mr. Ross, right there.
All right. So Rott with the basketball. Awesome with the screen. Down into the corner. Looks for Awesome. Awesome's looking to post up. He wants the ball. He's going down, and he's swatted away. Oh, Bodell.
Oh, sit down. You just got humbled, Jaden Johnson.
That was all body. Kobe Thompson with an attack to the rim. He misses. Austin top of the key. He's working it. He's looking for a 3 ball. Banks not open. Into the corner. That's Rott. He's looking down low. Rott looking. See if he can find anything inside. There he goes. Off the back. Offensive rebound. Down to Wyatt Samardzija. A little behind the back move there. Kicks it off to Race Wilson. He'll look for 3. Nope.
Well, to use a hockey reference here, Mr. Knoll, I would classify this as the staff's first line, right?
This is. This
okay.
is. Well, and I think they're going to call a little bit body, a little touch foul on Kobe Walter. He's got to watch himself. Known for technicals, Kobe Walter.
Is that correct? Huh? I didn't know that.
25 seconds to go in the first half.
I think that's just what they call passion.
Down low, Luffin going. Helvik with it at top.
Put it up.
And you can see just by the handle, she's got the experience, but it is stolen away by Wyatt Samardzija. Let's see if he's got a plan with the basketball. He's going to step back and fire that one up off the back iron, out of bounds, and that will be the first half.
First thoughts, Mr. Knoll.
My first thoughts are, hey, you know, I thought the young guys and gals from the student side would really put it to the teachers. The teachers are doing the instructing right now.
Not very good shooting, I would say, on that student side. Not very impressed. We don't have the statistics in front of us.
We can make them up. I think they're shooting 18%.
Come to my class, man. Doing it all day.
I'd say they're shooting 18%. That's what I'm going to go with.
This is, thoroughly entertaining basketball, much better than I had expected.
Well, it's entertaining.
Yes,
basketball's
yeah.
getting
Yes.
little loose
Thank
with
you
the language.
Thank you for the clarification.
A little bit of tumbling here by the cheer team. All right, so if you are, you're one of the student coaches, what are you telling them right now?
I don't know. I don't know anything about basketball, Aaron.
That's probably what they're telling them. I think that's probably right. That's probably the conversation. We're going
Play hard and have fun.
Student girls in right now, so this is going to be fun. A couple of them former players, so.
Well, not a lot of height on the floor, so if I was a coach of the staff, I'm thinking probably put in Bodell, Karch, Mo, the Landman. Get some of the guy, get some height in there.
Last night was the first time I've ever played with Josh Karch. I was guarding him for a second there, and I said, he plays a little bit like a bull in a china shop. Just get out of the way, or your teeth are going to get busted.
Not a surprising comment at all.
All right, so let's see here. Got some cheers going on from, I think that's a sophomore class over there getting the group rowdy. Top of the key, three, Faith Archigo gets them going.
Hot start for the students.
And I think they're, and they're going to say foul on the students. So 9:35 to go. And we got another shot going down for the staff. Now it's a 4-point advantage. See if Archigo looks for another three ball. She was hitting the last one, pulls it again, and got it.
Dang. Wow.
Hey, if we have a student MVP, it is Faith Archigo coming out hot in the second half.
6 points in a minute.
I just checked the historical records. That's the first time in the history of this game that back-to-back threes was hit by a student.
That is incredible.
Yeah. Obviously, this is the first game, so it didn't take long to look at the records, but
I was wondering how deep you had to go in the annals to find those.
Well, I told you I read. That's probably your first indication that something was wrong. And we see Brandy Frank.
Is there a foul on the play, too?
That is an end one.
Let's see if she can make it a three-point play here.
Oh, love it.
No, I don't necessarily love this change by the students here. Archigo comes in and has 6 points in a minute, and they make the line change. Head-scratching decision by Coach Deere, Olson, and Dick.
Well, it looked like the end one, I think they just finished that off. Substitutions in, and that's the wrestler chucking up the three. Oh, look at that. They call her for a travel, but you got to love the energy.
How has the officiating been in this game, Aaron?
You know, one of them's our boss, so
it's been good.
If we were honest, we'd probably get in trouble, but we'll say it was good.
Okay.
Another three ball there by the students. Now we have a tie game. Thiel just up with it, and he cashes again. Look at the back pedal. Look at the back pedal.
He's feeling it. He's feeling it.
Staring down his compadres over on the bench. We got Kobe Walter pulling three, nothing. Rebound, and a foul by Karch.
You're right, Karch. In the middle there, kind of a bull in a china shop. The bull was coming right at him there. There was two trains on one track, and Karch stayed right on.
I got to say, Aaron Thiel he's got a trigger. Kid can pull it from anywhere. Oh, a little bit of pressure. Off spins out of it. Pass gets stolen. And now we're going to see a run out here. And a missed layup. Out of bounds. Looks like it's going to go in favor of the staff. Mo passes it in quick.
A 1 point game with just under 7 left here. You can't have a lot of empty possessions.
Miss Laura brings it up. It gets it back to Oss. This is Benson with the headband-to-headband connection. Stolen away. And we're going to see what that call is.
It's a smart play by Oss. Sometimes there's good fouls and there's bad fouls. I'd classify that as a good one.
I liked it. I liked it.
That was Walter that was just going to run away with it.
So that is our first timeout. 6:33 to go. We have a tight one here.
Who called timeout?
Jackson Miller's calling it down there, and he did not indicate. So
What are we calling a timeout for? A staff or student basketball game?
just to avoid death, I think is predominantly the goal at this point. You know, the liability of losing a staff member on the middle of the court is pretty high.
Well, it is nice to see that there are some signs in the staff part of the bleachers, which is about 1/10 of the gym. I don't see any for the students.
A lot of creativity. I see Ty Hansen holding up his sign. It says staff. He's a math teacher.
I was gonna say,
He's a math
yeah,
teacher. You know, he just wants
Not
the
great,
facts.
not great with words.
And Riley Rahr cashes the three. There we see it in the replay. That goes down. Ball up top to Oss. I think we're going to get a foul call there.
A foul on, is that on Henny?
It is, and you know, the game's tightening up a little bit here. I think both sides playing pretty well, but who wants it, you know, in the last 5 minutes? Who's going to make that shot that's going to determine who wins and loses this game? Poked away. Oh, but they're going to say it stays with the staff. I did say Brosh is the anatomy teacher based on his dribbling. He does not have a left hand.
What's going on here?
I'm not quite sure, but we're going to count 2 for the staff.
Bad switch by the students there.
You see Kobe Thompson get it into the refs a little bit here. Kobe Thompson to the iron. He is fouled. And I think that's going to be 2 points back to the students.
And Benson's going to proudly claim that one, so he's going to go sit for 2.
And we have a hockey exchange here. What's the rule on too many on the ice? Because I'm pretty sure we got 11 staff members on the court.
Depends on where you're from.
Oh, Bodell just showing his back down power. Out to Landman with a little cross, but it's poked away. And uh-oh. Oh, as we see, Rott poking that one away. And the ball is right back in quickly.
You think Landman bought those shoes just for this game?
He might have. He might have.
Let's see if they
and
work.
And there it is. Oh, looked pretty good. Looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Oslin looked like he was going to put the handcuffs on Race Wilson there, but ball goes right into Wyatt Samardzija, who puts it right back in, and that is now a 28-24 lead.
There's 4.5 left here.
Oh, Samardzija slapping the floor. He's ready to defend. Landman says, oh, maybe not. Oslin for 3. Cops are going to go nuts if that goes down, but it does not. Ball is saved temporarily by someone not on the floor.
Yeah, that's against the law. You can't do that, Mr. Knodel.
All right, students bringing the ball up, looking to Archigo. Let's see if she wants to pull the trigger again. She is the hottest shooter on the floor.
She might be the only person in this game that could hit double digits in points.
Kobe Thompson pulls trigger, and that goes off iron. Rebound. Oh, I think we look like we had a jump ball, and we do.
Which way is it going?
I think that's going to go in favor of the staff.
Good call, ref.
That was Helvig fighting for the rebound. Not sure if she had the ball quite in her hand long enough as we see that glass. And there is off the glass there. Stolen away by Rott. Up ahead to Bodell. He's only got 2 steps to go. And he can't finish the end one opportunity. And after that 3-step sprint by Bodell, he says, get me out of here.
I do not blame him. There's a reason we're sitting up here.
I did get sweaty walking up the steps, so I'm glad I'm not down there. Colby Walter bringing the ball up right now in his pink shoes. Moving to the side. Oh, Brandy Frank almost pokes that away. Brandy watches a lot of basketball. She works the shot clock for us here at the Cheyenne gym. Colby Walter pulling for 3 from the white line. No, Karch with the rebound, and he'll take it up.
You got to push the pace here a little bit on the staff side. Only 2.5 minutes left in the game.
Oh, Karch for 3. No. Rebound.
Up and off the window. We're back in it here, 28-28.
Tie game, crunch time. We got substitution in. Riley Rahr for 3. Rebound, Kobe Walter. He misses that. Ball is free and secured by Aaron Fieldjes. Oh, got a 3-on-1 here. Into the corner. Landman can put this away. Parch off the glass. No.
In and out.
I think the students are starting to feel a little bit of pressure here with 1:42 to play.
You know, some people like playing time, some people like winning time. I think I heard that best from Dan Wolf. We got 1:30 left in this game. We're going to find out what type of players we have.
As we see Riley Rahr talking to the camera there, and we will get a timeout. Wow.
So you're in the huddle here from the staff side. They're going to inbound the ball, correct?
I think they're going to have an inbounds play drawn up.
So Coach Ango's got the grease board out. What do you think he's telling them?
You know, he's going to probably point to which direction their hoop is.
Hoop's that way?
The worst thing you want with 1:24 in the clock is to end up shooting on your wrong hoop. So that's step one.
That's only with 1:24 left?
And it is a 1-minute timeout, so that's probably all he gets to talk about at this point. But, yeah. They'll break up the huddle
probably
here.
didn't get to talk much because Barry and Turo were in there, and they probably took up most of the time.
All right. Seniors across here, all across that 5. There's some confusion going on. And there's a foul call. But we will just inbound it here with 1:10. I think we're going to do stop clock the rest of the way here. Race Wilson, no! And off of Kobe Walter, it is in play here. James Moe over to Oss. 28-28. Who's going to finish this one off? Stolen away by Kobe Walter. He's going to go to the rim and he is trapped. No foul call. And this could be, we got Delmo, Murphy. Oh, swatted away. 37 seconds to go.
Stay with the staff. Coaches are calling for a timeout. Let's see if Mr. Salisbury gives it to him.
They're going to be denied the timeout, I believe. It's hard to tell. So we are going to play on. No timeout.
I thought he pointed that the ball was with the staff. I apologize.
So students back with it. 33 seconds to play. We have the old pinch screen up at the top, but opt not to use it. Over to Riley Rahr. He takes a couple dribbles, goes to the rim. He drops. All right, so now 15 seconds, just over 15 seconds to go. Turomoni calls timeout. Do you play for overtime? Do you play for the win? If I'm a student, I let this one go in. I extend the pep rally. Don't have to go back to class.
Hey, you're a genius. Didn't even think about that.
You got to strategize. You always got to strategize. If I'm the staff, I think to myself, I got Aaron Fieldjes on the floor. I think he's 2 for 2 from 3 right now. There's probably not a spot on that side of the floor that he doesn't feel comfortable pulling the tray. Other than that, you know, if they're going to the rim, you know, maybe Oss. We'll see if he can create. He's got his hands on his hips right now. He doesn't look like he's, you know, got all the wind in the lungs, but we'll see.
I think I'd like to maybe see drive in the lane and then maybe hit Miss Helvik right on the outside. We know she's good from 3. Here we go, 15 left.
Pick and roll action, over for 3, nothing. Oh, and Mo pulls a step back, plenty of time on the clock. Ball is up and crazy.
Got a foul here, got a foul.
And so with 1.9 remaining, we'll see if they put any time back on the clock.
That was a tough shot there by Mo. I don't think he got everything on it that he wanted.
I think in the film room tomorrow, The staff is going to look at that shot and say maybe they had a better opportunity somewhere. Let's see, they're pressuring the ball. Let's see if they can get a steal. Oh, poked away, and it's going to go back to the teachers with 1.9 to go. No time comes off the clock. That could be Bear Reed over there working the clock and helping us out. Thanks, Coach Reed. And once again, we get unlimited timeouts, apparently.
I think the students were maybe feeling a little overconfident. They sent out their 5 that they wanted on the floor. We see a bad inbounds pass. Those 5 back on the bench.
I do want to remind you of today's sponsor as I look around the student section. Apparently it is brought to you by TikTok, as every student that I see is holding their phone up trying to get a capture of this thing.
There's one student that must not know we're sitting 4 rows behind her because she's filmed the entire thing.
All right,
how many students we got on the floor?
Into Mo, he'll fade away 3, and there is contact. He's going to look to the officials, but nothing. It looks like the end of the NDSU football game. Could have been a call, there wasn't. Jordan Letowski, the students come away with a 30-28 victory.
I'm just surprised that they did not storm the court. You were talking, extend the thing, extend the pep rally. Really disappointed, I think, from the teacher side. They came out hot, had an early lead. Somewhere around that kind of end of the first, start of the second half, we saw that the students, 2 deep threes by Faith Archigo punched the teachers back in the mouth. And then from that point on, they rode that wave of momentum to a very decisive 2-point victory.
Hey, we want to thank all the staff and students for participating today. That was a great basketball game. If you have any of these teachers probably block 3, expect them to be laying in the corner taking a nap.
It's a video day, that's for sure.
You know what? Awesome job by everybody involved here. Mr. Mo for planning this thing, Kobe Walter for kind of working with him to get that going. All the staff and students that participated, all the crowd that was hyping everybody up. This was an awesome experience.
This was, a 2-point game in the first ever staff versus seniors basketball game. This was really enjoyable. What a way to kind of end the first part of the year. The Mustangs had a lot of success in the early part of the year, so it's a nice opportunity to celebrate the success that not only the athletics that they've been able to find that success so far in this first half of the year, and it's kind of a nice way to send the students off.
Yeah, it was overall just a great experience. You see the students down there huddling up. They're laughing. They're having a good time. They'll remember this forever. You did.
Yeah, forgettable experience. We got smoked in the game, and I don't think I scored any points. I was trying to look like J.J. Reddick with the T-shirt underneath and all that. It was bad, but yeah, you're right. I mean, it'll be fun.
Got a nice zoom-in shot of our debate coaches there. They got a little shout out during the pep rally.
Talk about success there. Those two have it in spades. Mr. Curdy and Ms. Holderman with their success in speech and debate.
Got some shots of the students. Got people wearing elf costumes. We got a little bit of everything. So, at the end of the day, what a great way to finish out 2023. Excited to see what 2024 brings.
Hey, subscribe, like Mustang Media.
Hey,
Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of them.
We're all over the place. Subscribe, like, follow us for all of our latest content. We appreciate everything you've done. I'll let you wrap it up, Mr. Letowski.
All right, so from Cheyenne High School here, from our winter pep rally, first ever staff versus seniors basketball game. As mentioned, staff got off to an early lead, but unfortunately they are going to fall by 2 here to the students. So for Jordan Letowski,
I'm Aaron Knodel.
Happy holidays.